Hey, you guys. Today I get to talk about something that's pretty exciting. It's not only exciting for me, it's exciting for the students that I work with. And I know it's exciting for the tutors that get the opportunity to use this tool as well. Today, we're going to be talking about gamification and how you can make teaching online even more exciting for the students that you work with, regardless if your students are young children, middle school, high school, college, or even adult. These things work. And I'm going to be sharing with you how Koala Go has immersed all of these gamification methods into their system. So let's get started. Hey, you guys, my name's Joanne Kaminski. I've been tutoring online since 2010, and I have been teaching kids reading online, but I've also been helping tutors with starting their online tutoring business. If you like to continue to see content like this, please hit that subscribe, hit that like button on this video so that we can bring you more videos just like this. And I want to personally thank our sponsor, TutorBird, for sponsoring this channel, because TutorBird really makes it easy for tutors to really be able to have this all in one place where they can go for running their tutoring business, from automated invoices to scheduling to all of those really great tools. But there's another platform as well that is really equally valuable, and put these two things together and you guys have two of the most incredible resources you will ever see. So let's take a look at what is gamification. What are some of those different things that are going to motivate kids, regardless of their age, to want to be able to learn? And I really think this comes down to the two things of external motivation and internal motivation. A lot of times we expect that our students are going to have internal motivation to work with us. But what about those kids who are not internally motivated, right? I can say all the, motivational stuff I want to them and have all these motivational talks with them, but sometimes kids are motivated by some external factors. And the more that we can make it fun and talk in their language, the better it can be. I mean, think about how many kids are playing Roblox and all these other things online, right? Minecraft and those kinds of things. They're playing these games because they excite them. They want to keep going. They can level up. They can do all these kinds of things. So let's take a look at what some of those gamification methods and models are. So we have all these different gamified elements, right? We've got points, badges, leaderboards, levels, quests or missions, avatars, progress bars, rewards and prizes, and virtual environment. And we're going to take a look at how did these play a part? Like, what are each of these things and how can they do? Well, points are usually awarded based on achievement or progress. So when a kid is doing exactly what it is that you want them to do, you can reward them with points. They can use those points a lot of times to be able to buy stuff. I'm going to show you how that happens inside of Koala. There's also badges. Badges are another way that you can, or, badges are another way, like you can earn certain badges in order to level up. Leaderboards compare kids and where they're at with other kids. Or a leaderboard could also be a way to be able to take your, beat your own score. A leaderboard doesn't necessarily need to be against other people. It can be against yourself. And then we have levels. Levels allow kids to have that ability to move up from one level to the next level. Like, they want to work really hard so that they can figure out how to get to that next level, right? Think about back in the day when I was a kid, we had Super Mario Brothers. And I remember that in order to go from the beginning of the quest to the end of the quest, I had to learn how to jump. I had to learn how to, beat the monsters. I had to learn how to grab the fruit from the sky, right? I had to learn how to do all of that stuff. And there were different things that could then make me respawn. So if I got eaten by something, I would then get another try and I would go back to the beginning and I would have to see if I could get a little bit further this time. That's the real power of levels. And then you have quests or missions. This is where you're trying to accomplish something all at once. And then you have avatars. Avatars are those characters that really allow you to personalize, what it is that you look like inside of that game platform. You have progress bars to show your specific growth towards something, rewards and prizes that can be given, and you have virtual environments which really motivate kids. And some of these elements are just within the platform, and I'm going to share this right here with you guys, are inside of the platform of Koala Go. So let's take a look at how that happens. We'll check off each of these different things and elements that Koala Go has. So what I did right here inside of Koala Go is I just did a copy paste, right? So anything that I want to, this is just a regular like virtual board that a whiteboard that I can use with my students. But inside of here, I have the ability to give my students points. So I'm going to invite a student. You're not going to get to see my video showing up, but when I invite a student, it looks like this. It'll give me the link so I can share that with my student or my student. It's always the same link. So my student always has that link. They can come on in. They come in towards the bottom. But you'll see up here, there's rewards. So I can click right here and there's different types of rewards that I can give. I can give confetti. So if they just do something amazing, I'd be like, woo, nice job. I love that. Great job being able to sound out that word from the beginning to the end. That is not necessarily points, but it is a quick reward that they can get. And they love being able to see that confetti. Another reward you can give are stars. So I could give them something to work towards, right? So the stars are kind of like points. I could say, look, if you earn 5 stars during our session, then you're going to get to earn some time inside of the playground. And the playground is pretty cool. That's a virtual environment that I'll share with you in just a little bit. So we've got the point element inside of there. So I'm going to use my drawing tool here that I have inside of Koala Go, and I'm just going to put a check mark there. Yep, we've got that. We don't necessarily have badges, leaderboards, or levels. However, stay tuned because there are some pretty exciting new features that Koala Go is building on in where levels may be a part of it. Sounds really cool to me. I can't wait to learn more. Some tutors are actually creating quests or missions and creating their own playgrounds where people can create their own quests or missions. The next element are the avatars. I'm going to put check here while I show you what the avatar and the virtual environment look like. So let's take a look at both of these two elements right now as I dive on in to the playground. So here I am inside of the virtual world. And what I can do now is right now I am in a top down view as you see me. But when I click on this eyeball, I am now first person view right on inside of here. And I can walk around inside of here and I can now begin to play, but I can change my avatar. So I can change the skin tone of my avatar. If I want the skin tone of my avatar, I'm going to look at my avatar so I can see it as I do that. So I'm going to switch it to the first person view there. Um, I can change my skin to be whatever skin color I want that to be. I can change my cheek color. If I want to have some green on my cheeks, I can. If I want to have some pink on my cheeks, I can. I can take a look at my lips. Again, I can change the lip color to be whatever I want. If I want green lips or dark lips or blue lips, I can have my lips be whatever color I want them to be. I can also change my eye color. So if we take a look here, I have changed it to my eye color, which is brown. Also, if I have glasses, I can choose a glasses style that I would like to have. And I can also change the color of the glass frame as well. I don't wear glasses, so I'm not going to put glasses on my avatar. And I can also change my hair to be any style that I want the hair to be. So as we take a look, I can have my hair be in a bun. I could have a mohawk. I can just have my hair down. There's a few different hairstyles that have my hair down, or I could wear a ponytail. I often do wear a ponytail in real life, so I'm going to put a ponytail on my avatar. And I can change the hair color to be like my hair color as well. I love this. And you'll find that a lot of the kids sometimes they do try to make their avatar look just like them, which is a lot of fun. They get to personalization and that customization of their character. I can change the type of shirt that I have on. So if I want long sleeve, if I want short sleeve, there's 2 different types of short sleeve and there's 2 different types of long sleeve. I'm going to wear a short sleeve since it is the summer. time, and you can choose what you would like to wear, if you wanna wear pants or if you wanna wear skirt or shorts. I think I might change mine to shorts today since it's such a beautiful day. Why not, right? And you can then change the color of those shorts to be whatever you want them to be. And lastly, you can change the shoes. So the shoes can be just regular old kinda sneakers or tennis shoes, or they can be boots if you want to. I'm gonna choose the tennis shoes and I'm gonna make them match my shorts. Maybe I'll make them match my shirt a little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna make them match my shirt. Yeah, that's what I do in real life too. I kind of match my shirt and my shoes together. I don't know, kind of wonky things that you get to learn about me today. All right, so I'm gonna click on this eyeball down here, and you're gonna get to see me now come down in here. It was so cute when I was with one of my students. She actually said to me, "Hello, friend," and I was like, "Hello, friend." And we got to just like be inside of this environment, this virtual environment together. Now, my students can also earn uh, gems, and with the gems, they can buy stuff. So if we take a look at the gems, I can't award any gems right now, but I could use my 70 gems if I wanted to just put stuff inside of here. I could, but the kids get to buy stuff. So they can come on over here, they can go to home and decor, and they can actually buy stuff with the gems that they earn from doing the tutoring with you. So if we take a look, it could be space, it could be Easter, like they could make their whole entire thing to be decked out like space. How cool would that be, right? So they could buy like all these different space items that they have developed and designed inside of here. You can even change the background to be can change the sky to be like a space sky too. So if you take a look here, now it's more like a space sky, so when I move around, it looks like it's space. Or I could have sunset, or I can have it just be like the regular sunny day like it is right now, or just it could be night. So here's a night sky. Everything's a little bit darker inside of here. So a lot of fun for the kids to be able to choose even just that aspect alone, that they can choose the sky. Sometimes I forget about that piece, but let's put on the space sky here. But then they could go on in and they can buy stuff with their gems that they have earned. You could also change the water if you take a look at this. You can change the watercolor to be whatever you want the watercolor to be. So it makes it kind of look like a whole nother planet or world or whatever it is that you want. Such cool stuff. I love it. All right, we're gonna go back here for a second and I'm gonna click done. And let's come on back to our regular board where we can see all of the different elements that we can do. I'm going to click on this X. So we've seen the avatar, we've seen the virtual environment, we've seen the rewards and the prizes. But I think one of the really cool things is customization. Now, customization is not listed here as a gamification tool, but it really is. I want you to see how you can actually build inside of Koala Go. So I'm going to click here so that you guys can see. Oops. But I can actually build inside of here. So I can add blocks and I can build things and I can add whatever it is that I want to inside of here. So I can come on in over into this room over here. We hit a B so that the kid could find it. That's why that's in there. But I can actually build stuff inside of here too and make my world even bigger. So if I come up here, I'm going to jump up the stairs. Let me come on over and jump. Oh, he's had a little fun drawing inside of here. He found his marker inside of here. The cool thing is you can actually turn off all the markers and that kind of stuff when your kids do come on in. It's really easy to erase anything that they've put inside of here. You can just erase it like that. Super easy to do. And you can turn off the ability for them to draw when they're not drawing so that they don't draw on different things that they shouldn't be. So let's turn around. And you'll get to see how we can build inside of here. So I'm going to grab on one of these blocks and I'm going to make I'm going to make a wood side over here. We'll start building um, some walls inside of here. Now I could build these walls to be just like um, they could be this color. The walls can be, there's so much customization here, you guys. It's so fun. But the kids can even do some of the, it could be more on like stone brick. I could do the whole entire thing to be a stone brick wall. And all you have to do to be able to add the wall is you put the brick up, and then on the bottom of the brick, you're gonna click, and that's how it gets placed. Now, if I click too high up, it doesn't sometimes it won't place. So you do wanna make sure that you just click on the bottom there. You'll notice I can't go up any higher. In order for me to go up higher, I have to actually get down onto the top down view. And now I can start building up this way, and I can start building my bricks. And the kids can learn how to do this too. You can teach them how to do this, and they can build additional rooms inside of their building. How cool is that, right? So this just motivates them. Like if you say, "Hey, I'm going to give you, at the end of the session today, if you've got a good session, you earn all 5 stars. I'm going to let you build another room inside. Start building a room, or continue building your room, or buy something with your gems." A lot of times I'll ask them at the beginning of the session, would you like to build inside of your playground? Would you like to play tag and just like run around and play, right? And just like chase each other? Or would you like to play tic-tac-toe? And the kids will then choose, one of those fun elements at the end. Choice is another gaming element, right? When we have choice, a lot of times we get to like choose our avatars. So we get to make different choices, right? We can go down this way, or we can go down this path. Using that element of choice in your tutoring sessions allows students to take ownership of what they are agreeing to do, right? So if I'm like, hey, um, if you read 20 pages in between our sessions of whatever book it is that you're reading, I'm going to let you do this, right? Or I will give you so many gems. Or, we can even use these things to motivate them to take actions in between sessions and not just necessarily during our sessions. And that is so much fun. So I'm going to click off on this. And I'm going to show with you just real quick how easy it is to play tic-tac-toe with your students. So I'm going to come back to my first person view here. It's a lot easier to move around inside of this world on the first person view. But I can actually take any this wall that I just created, I can actually put anything on there that I want to put on there. So I'm going to go to Image Library, and I just recently uploaded a tic-tac-toe board that I had just created inside of Canva. And I can make it as big as I want. Just add that plus button there. And now I can click on my focus tool, and the both of us can play tic-tac-toe together. Fun, right? It makes it fun for the kid. Now I know this isn't like necessarily like a teaching tool. This is giving them choices, right? I give my students choices as much as possible. They don't get to choose if they're going to do the work, but they can choose how they're going to do the work, and sometimes what their rewards are going to be for doing the work. And adding in, sometimes we have the internal motivation, it's completely built inside of us, and sometimes it's not. And I think it's really important for us to really understand that, hey, look, our kiddos, they are kids, right? They are kids, and they want to be kids, and they want to have choices. They don't want people telling them everything they want to do. Why do you think that a lot of kids don't like school? They don't like school because their teachers tell them what their assignments are going to be. A lot of times they don't get to choose what their assignment is going to be, right? So here you're opening up that world of respecting them, giving them choices, learning more about what motivates them specifically, and being able to use those types of things to have a successful session with your student. Now, in the next month, you guys, one of the cool things about being inside of the Insider Secrets Club is that you actually get to have group coaching with me. So one of the benefits of working with me is, a lot of people they're able to get real focused in and work on the things that they want to be able to work on. So let's say that you're struggling with something. Well, inside of the Insider Secrets Club, you get to come onto a call where we get to guide and help you through things that you're struggling with. And then that motivates other people to, work on some of the things like, oh, you know what? I need to work on that too. Let me listen up so I can figure out how to do that. To work with me one-on-one is $200 for a 1-hour session. But guess what? If you come into the Insider Secrets Club, it's only $75 a month, and you get 4 of these sessions, okay? Every Wednesday, we get together and we connect, and you get to ask all of the questions that you want. It really does become group coaching. So if you're struggling with something, sometimes it can turn into one-on-one coaching because sometimes only one person shows up to the call or two or three people show up to the call. But it gives you the opportunity to ask those questions that you want to be able to ask, to focus on some of the things that you want to focus on inside of your business. And no question is a dumb question. But another bonus, you guys, to being able to join the Insider Secrets Club, which I'll put a link to inside of the video below in the description, is that we are going to be focusing on gamification elements. And not only how can you use gamification in your tutoring, but how can you use gamification in your marketing? A lot of people, they have the same type of post over and over and over again, right? Like, hey, I am accepting students. Here's my flyer. I'm going to post that online. Hopefully some people will click on it. But social media is about being social. So we're going to learn about how can we be social and add these gamification elements into the marketing that we do so that we can have more people saying yes to our services. And that course is going to start this Thursday. So if you're interested in joining us in the Insider Secrets Club and you're looking for, more like feedback, you have questions, you want to get those questions answered, you want to get, to know other people inside of the tutoring community, come and join us at only $75 a month. You get the opportunity to, not only get coaching from me in a group setting, but you also get the opportunity to get to know other people inside of the community. And you get all of this continued education that's going to help you become an even better tutor than you already are. So if you guys are interested, click that link and join us. And if you decide, you know what, this stuff is so good, I want to join for the whole year, I'm going to give you 5 months free. Yeah, only $4.97 for the entire year. So definitely come and join us. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you soon.